Hello, darling. Right, I'm going to do your element reading first and see what comes up and then see what we'll do after that. So, we're going to start with air. Now, air will cover your dreams, goals and ambitions and any actions that you need to take towards them. So, right, we got 4 cards just fell out. 5. That's fantastic. I'm going to put them over here just so I can rest them up. So, darling, we have self-sabotage. Now, this is also... So, swords represent air in tarot. Let me find something here. Yeah, so swords represent air in tarot. So this is definitely around your dreams, goals and ambitions. It's telling don't self-sabotage yourself. Set your goals, set your intentions, then work towards them. Don't allow doubt or fear or insecurities or imposter syndrome or anything like that to hold you back, because that's a fucking crime. Like, it really is. And it will lead to regrets later on down in life. The next one we got to come out is the High Priestess. Now... Again, I feel like this is very important when it comes to how you work around your dreams, goals and ambitions. I know personally that you set your intentions, you sit with the universe, and this is really representing that. This is representing that magical side, that spiritual side, that deeply connected side. So that makes sense. And it helps during these moments. So sometimes we've got so much we want to do that we lack focus. And it's like everything's like a bit scattered and all over the place. Now, this is around your passions. Passions sit very closely. What's usually... So passions falls under fire. But around your air side, that will be... your dreams, goals and ambitions is also your passion. What makes it more important and more crucial that you go after what it is that you need to go over. Now, to deal with this, I definitely recommend sitting with this. Life is short, right? People will say about how short life is. Life is also very, very long. And the thing is with that is you can do multiple things. You can, for example, you could do football until you're 30. And then when you're 30, you get into real estate. And then when you're 50, you get into whatever else. Do you know what I mean? Like, life is really, really long as well. So focus on what it is that you want now and what you need now. And then you can say things. You don't need to do it all at this one time. And when we feel that pressure of having to do everything at once, then we can feel really scattered and everything can be very overwhelming. What leads to this, that feeling trapped in. Now, again, this is swords, right? Swords is around air. So air being our dreams, goals and the actions that we need to take. So when these are around you, a lot of times when we have certain dreams, people have a lot of opinions. And opinions, other people's opinions are valuable, right? You can say to them, oh, that's brilliant. Thanks for sharing that with me. And you can use that to help you grow, but they shouldn't stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. And they should never make you feel trapped and like you are pretty much like this. The thing is with this as well, right? That butterfly can open its wings and just fly and remove itself from the situation. So a lot of times when you're feeling trapped in, remember that. Remember that it's just about a change of perspective and you can open up your wings and fly away. The last card we got for air is the Magician. Now, the Magician, again, this is a master of the elements. So this is someone that knows how to keep their emotions in check. This is someone that's got what they need in the earthly realm. They know what their passion is. They know what actions they need to take. They know all of that. Now they just need to go for it. It's a really high energy card. And it's about go, go, go to wherever it is that you need to go towards. So to me, it's like, just put these little things in check. Don't allow self-sabotage. Make sure you're connecting to the universe. Make sure that you're not overwhelming yourself. Make sure you're not allowing others' opinions and all these other fucking bullshit things that people with small minds and no dreams and ambitions put on us. And then you go towards what it is that you need to go towards. So that is your air area of your life. So next we're going to look at fire. So your fire is your passions. So whatever puts fire in your belly. It also covers love will come under fire. Your career, what you want to do with your life. Whatever puts that fire in your belly. So Bella. I knew he was going to get that card. Right. thought that was actually the card that fell out, but it weren't. So one was a jumper. I'm going to start with that one. So this is around your passions. Remember how deep-rooted you are. Now, that's very important in many ways. Being deep-rooted means that you've had a lot of lessons. You've learned a lot of shit over the years. Even though you're young, you still have. You have a good family structure. You've got a good friendship base. You have all the right things to be able to have that fire and have that passion without burning yourself out, if that makes sense. So I think it's very important. Water balances out fire as well. So it's like bringing that balance to your life. Now, this is the one that I knew was going to come out. It's the Chariot. So around your passions, again, it's very similar to that Magician card, right? It's saying put your eyes on what it is that you want and just charge towards it. Charge full pelt towards whatever your goals, dreams and ambitions are. Your passion lies around your goals, dreams and ambitions. So it should be that little bit easier because you know it is what it is that you want. It's just about putting your ducks in a row, if that makes sense. We then have this. Now, this is a reminder about energy. This is saying we're not meant to take other people's energy. We're not meant to allow other people to take our energy. What we're meant to do is overfill our energy. So fill ourselves up with so much love, so much happiness, so much gratitude, so much fantastic energy that it starts to like overfill our cup. And then what happens is our cup overfilling fills up the cups around us. That what makes their cups overfill, right? What then makes their energy and it ends up with this situation where everyone's cups are overfilling and it's just bounding and bouncing into everyone's cups. What creates like this circle of beautiful energy transitions. So make sure that's how you're focusing, taking and receiving energy. And you're not you're having boundaries, what's not allowing other people to take your energy. And then you're filling yourself up with self-love, gratitude, all the things that you love, like nature walks, exercise and listening to music. All these things that fill us up with positive energy, meditating, spending that time with the universe. Whatever it is, that's what's going to fill us up and then allow other people around us to be filled up. And it's like your mum, your daughter, all these important people in your life. So that's fire. Put that there. Next one, we're going to go with water. Now, water is your emotions and it's also your creativity. So emotions will come over the emotional side of your love, right? Because fire and water is love. But the fire would be that more passionate side, whereas water would be the more emotional side. And it also covers creativity. So let's have a look. Two. Right, so first off, this card came out on its own. This is entanglement. So emotionally, I feel like this is definitely emotion rather than creation. Emotionally, you're feeling very entangled and you're feeling wrapped up in like these cords to previous. Now, let me show you. This is a good way. So what you can do is you can do a little spell. Try and there's many ways that you can do this. This is probably the best way though. If you get 2 candles and get a bit of string. I don't know where I'm going to find string. Right here. You know what? Give me permission and if you haven't got it, I'll do it for you. So you want to get a bit of string. And you want to tie these 2 together, right? I can't do it now when I'm on the phone. But you tie these 2 together. And then you picture whoever it is that you have this entanglement with. Now you tie them tight. So when these burn down, they burn the cord. And they cut. It'd be better if you done it yourself, but I can do that for you if needs be. Another way that you can do it is just by burning their name. It's just by writing down their name, writing down the connection and burning it. You know, with spells, it's not about the candle doing anything or the string doing anything. It's all about what it brings and signifies in your mind. But you need to do some form of cord cutting because you're still feeling entangled in certain situations, and that is going to block your path. It's going to block your emotions, what then blocks your creativity and just causes this unbalance. We then have this. So this is that sadness. And again, this is around water. So cups is water, right? This is around your emotions. And it's about you feeling deeply sad. Like it's not, look how sad this guy is. It's a deep sadness. And this isn't great. How you get out of this It's what you got out in the fire, right? So it's like how you can get it. Remember I told you water and fire balance each other out. So what you got in fire about focusing on what it is that you want, what you got in like filling up with this positive energy, that's what's going to get you out of this. Whether it's meditation, sitting with the universe, manifesting, exercising, listening to music, whatever it is, being around people that are good energy, whatever it is, that's what's going to get you out of this situation. We then have this. Now, you're obviously an air sign as well. I know you're an Aquarius. So this is representing that air side of you around your emotions. Don't be too critical. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's not going to help anyone. It's not going to help anything. It's just going to make it a little bit harder. And it's not just about being critical of other people. You need to not be too critical with yourself as well. That's water. Right, last but not least, we're going to do, well, no, we're going to do earth, and then I'll do spirit. So earth. Now, earth is your material world. Right. So, around some of your material world, again, we've got that sadness. So it's whether it's your home life. So earth would be like your home where you're nurtured. It would be, so maybe that you haven't found your own place yet. It's just a sadness. You're not where you want to be materially, if that makes sense. What's okay, but you need to focus on where it is that you want to go rather than getting caught up with what you don't have. Focus on what it is that you do have. We also got this. This is saying, yet again, you know what direction you need to head in. You now need to head in that direction. So this is the Two of Wands. The One of Wands is when you get that idea. You know, when you get an idea and you're like, right, that's what I want to do. And it puts a fire in your belly. You've already had that fire in your belly. You've already had that idea. This is about you now going on and taking that. And it's, again, it's that every single one of these, right? Even this is an action card. Air is action. Every single one of these, you've got a card telling you head where you need to head. And it seems like that is very, very crucial. And it seems like that's your way out of sadness. But make sure you have balance, right? This is a card of healing, renewal. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. But it's saying that the healing and the renewal can be found in balance. Now, balance, we can go our whole lives living from one end to the other. So whether it's we're being too loving and then thinking, you know what, fuck the world and never loving anyone again. That's going from one extreme to another, where we need to find the middle. What is having boundaries, securing and being safe and being smart, but not shutting ourselves off completely. Or it could be you're chasing after your dream of everything and you're never resting, and then you're burning yourself out. Whereas, and you think, do you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything at all. And you go from one extreme to another, where happiness is found in the middle when you say, do you know what, I'm going to rest, I'm going to run, equal, yeah? So balance, make sure you're bringing that balance into your life. That is earth. Now, let's have a look at spirit. Now, spirit covers, this is obviously every area of your life, and spirit covers like your subconscious. It covers everything, if that makes sense. So let's see what comes up. Spirit. Oh, honey. Right. So, right, we have this again. So for spirit, we have this. You've got the mother. This is the daughter. This is very similar. Don't be too hard on yourself. Make sure you're chasing after what you need to chase after. Do not avoid conflict. Don't go from one extreme to another where you're being very argumentative and then you go to the other extreme where you're completely avoiding conflict. You need to find the middle ground. What is communicating and setting boundaries. If you're being too anti-confrontational, you allow people to walk all over you and you end up snapping, what then causes an even greater problem. Whereas if you just nipped it in the bud when it first happened and not been like, you're a fucking cunt, but said, don't appreciate how you just spoke to me there, mate, and removed yourself from the situation, if that makes sense. So find the middle ground with that. The last one we got, both of these, what I like, right, is your air, right? So you've got the air and then both of these is water. So this is around your emotions. You expressing your emotions so they don't get the better of you. The Father of Cups is a beautiful energy, man. It's a really, really nice divine energy. It's a very feminine energy, even though it's male. And it's telling you, don't be, like, the only thing holding this person back is their own insecurities. And this is really telling you, like, from a spirit level, Do not allow yourself to hold yourself back. Like, do not do it. And again, that's something that's echoed through this all this whole reading's been about action. This whole reading has been about you going after what it is that you need to go after. It's about you writing out that list. What I do is I write out a list every day, and I'm like, right, what can I achieve right now? Like, eventually I want to do so much with my life, but right now I need to do this, and then I can do that, and then do you know what I mean? It's about setting out that plan. And then when you've set that plan, right, that's what I'm going to do in my 30s. Leave it to the 30s. Focus on the 20s plan. Like, if that makes sense. Get your ducks in order. Get them sticks in order. And you're going to be all right. So I'm going to send this over. If you have any questions or you want clarity in an area, let me know and I'll pull a few more cards. You don't have to let me know straight away today. I can probably do that next reading for you on Monday. I would do it now, but I feel like this answers a lot. So I don't want to, like, guess what you want to hear more of. But whatever area you want to hear more of, whatever you want to know more of, let me know. And I'll pull another 3 or 4 cards for you. Or fucking 5 if 5 comes out again. I hope this helped. You gotta go, 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 girl.